for joining us. I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to you. And
Okay.
and can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
well, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'll go ahead and get started, and we'll just go right into what we're trying to show you guys here. We have a lot of people here, and so I just want to welcome everybody. And I noticed that there's some of my clients are here too, and just hello, hello. So, okay, so I'm going to start out to ask you a question. Is this you? Are you a beginner in Mobe, regardless of your membership? So what I mean is, if you're a Mobe license right, titanium, platinum, or a diamond, are you a beginner? So that's one question. Are you just learning the ropes? You don't have a clue where to start? Do you feel overwhelmed and confused? Are you distracted easily? And you don't have a clue where to start? And I'm tell you that I experience this type of person almost every day because I am a coach for Mobe. And so if you answered yes to any of these questions, and the number one question is you don't have a coach, which most anybody who is a Mobe license right does not, then this is something that you want to pay attention to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and um, talk a little bit about this gap that Tammy was talking about. What happens, and I think you guys can relate. You guys have, you go into 21 steps, you join whatever membership level, and then some people will send you to the Traffic Masters Academy, which is very, very good. It's done by our top earners. However, the problem is that when you go from 21 and you're a beginner and then you go to Traffic Masters Academy, everybody's skipping a big gap, and that's what this is about. So what I call this like level 1 and level 2, and then Traffic Masters Academy would be level 3 and 4, and maybe even 5 in some cases. So the reasons I created this course, it's a beginner course. I found that there was so many especially Mobe license rights, just getting out, and their sponsors are telling them to do this, and they have other coaches telling them to do that. And then you've got Facebook, and you've got email, and you're bombarded, and you just don't know where to start. They say you need a blog, you need a capture page, you need an account for an autoresponder, and so on and so on. So it's really hard. So overwhelm is huge. Okay, so that's one of the reasons, some of the reasons that I created this beginner course. And it's a fundamental course, and it is targeted specifically to beginners, and then more specifically to Mobe license rights. So if you're above that, if you're titanium, platinum, or whatever, that's fine. But most of the titanium, platinum, and diamonds usually have a coach. See, so this is mostly for those UMLRs. But if that's the problem is if you don't learn your basic skills, you're going to struggle with this business big time. I've seen it, and Tammy said, yes, I've coached almost 2,700 affiliates, mostly beginners, and I feel like I've seen it all. I see where the problems are. Cash flow is one of them, just lacking computer skills. But you know what? The truth is, if you get good training and you practice, you can do this. There is hope for you, okay? So before you even start marketing, you really need to learn basic skill sets. That's what I call them. So for example, your back office, tracking, what links to promote, setting up a basic sales funnel, sending out an ad, and generating leads to help you build your business. Okay, so these things, now I'm going to tell you right now too, tracking is huge. Okay, and I am going to talk about the transition that we're going through right now. Tracking is everything. If you're going to be a marketer, you don't just throw your links out there and hope and pray you're going to make sales. Okay, and I see that a lot. Marketing means you track and you understand how your campaigns are performing, and you make decisions. Was this good? Was this bad? But of course, you can't even do that until you're clear on links and your funnel and those types of things. So there's 3 reasons that I did this course. One is to help you get rid of the feeling of information overload, being overwhelmed, and confusion. Because believe me, you guys, I've been there, and it's really hard. And I tell people, if you had a choice to go back to high school or go back to being a beginner affiliate, I would say I'd rather go back to high school. So I really feel for you. I know where you're at. Okay, so the easiest way to get your Mobe business up and running quickly this course will help you get things going. It's going to streamline the wheel spinning, okay? And if you can learn how to set up 3 basic funnels, then you can start generating traffic. And the only way you're going to make money in the business is you've got to generate traffic. You've got to bring people that are interested in your offer and get them and follow up with them and convert those leads to sales. Okay, so first I do want to talk about what's inside the course. First, there's lifetime access to 3 video training modules. That doesn't sound like a lot, but I'll tell you, this course is just jam-packed, and it's step by step, and there's tutorials that are short. I call them task-oriented. And I'm also a firm believer in learn as needed. So if you get the course and you start working through it step by step in order, things will fall into place, and you won't be, going in all different directions trying to do many, many different things. This will put you just right on track. And see, later, once you get your basic skills down, then you can upscale. Okay, I do have a bonus which I call Module 4, and that's called Newbie Golden Nuggets. That's just some short videos with basic technical skills like, unzipping a file, what's a widget, just some basic skills. But I also have another section that I'll talk about. So Module 1 is what we call the 3 modules. The first one's direct 3-way funnel. And that'll cover, and I use a solo ads for training. However, it doesn't mean you have to use solo ads as your major or primary way to generate, okay? You can, if you go through this course and you learn how to do what we call a direct 3-way, an indirect 3-way, and an indirect 4-way, you'll have all the skills that you need to pretty much market any method, banner ads, YouTube, PPV, PPC, and also events. Okay, so again, a lot of people are making mistakes with the events. They're going out, they're throwing their links on Facebook, and then they're getting their Facebook shut down. And that's because they don't have the right funnel. So you have to start with the funnel. You don't need a blog and a website in the beginning. You need to learn how to drive traffic, and this will get you going. Okay, the other thing too I do want to cover right here, it'll cover solo basics, preparation on how to get your ad out, and then basic tracking using the sub-IDs. Now, a lot of you guys just came in. We are transitioning from PAP, which is Post Affiliate Pro, to Has Offers. Now, I love Mobe, don't get me wrong. However, if you're a beginner, there's one link that you can click on and go to 11 training videos. Well, I'll tell you what, if you go through 11 training videos just on Has Offers, you're just going to be confused, and you're not going to be able to do what you need to do to learn how to track right off the bat. So I have very basic step-by-step videos that will take you how to create your sub-IDs and all the basic stuff that you need absolutely to track. And then when you move on to higher levels, you'll have a foundation. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the Has Offers thing. If you haven't used PAP at all, then it's kind of good, because you may as well just forget PAP at this point. They just released it, and I believe that it's going to be our main platform now. So, okay, copying and pasting a solo ad. I know that sounds silly, but the truth is that there's some people out there that don't copy and paste. They don't know how to copy and paste, so there's videos there. I do cover solo ad providers, and then this section right here is pre-basic skills. Setting up split screen, clearing cookies in Firefox and Chrome. And see, I'll be adding, I still need to do Explorer and then Mac, and we've got finding Notepad and creating a folder, just some basic pre-basic skills. That's for the people that these are things that you need to know how to do before you even promote. So that's module 1, and how the way it works is when you log into the program, we have, these are all the different sections. So it starts with an overview, the basics, and then we go through preparation and Has Offers intro, tracking using Has Offers, solo ad providers, a checklist for each time, and then see they're all divided into folders and everything's in order. So that's module 1, and that's a 3-way funnel, okay? And that's a direct. So the question is, if I do just the direct 3-way funnel, is that enough? Well, it's okay for a while. You're just sending, what you'll be doing is promoting traffic you're bringing traffic in, and they're going into the MTTB autoresponder. So you're not building a list with three-way. So that's why it's not just that. There's way more. This is a pretty intense course, you guys. Okay, so that's module one. And again, if you go step by step, it'll show you how to do everything. And we've had such great success. I'm so proud of this product because it was organically grown. Okay, it wasn't just something I said, oh, I want to make a bunch of money with the product. It was more about, we really have a problem here. We've got a lot of people that really need some help. And if they can go through a course that will streamline the process, then it's going to be just so much better. I've had some feedback. One lady said that she's been going for 8 months. She got this course and she's already on the third level, and she's marketing, and she's very happy. I mean, that's just one, but there's many. Okay, module 2 is an
Wait, I
indirect.
just want to, Raina,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
go
going
ahead, go
to
for it.
jump in real quick. Does everybody, I mean, is everyone following along with Raina? Does this sound like a lot of issues that she's bringing up that you all are having? Go ahead and let me know if you would mind just throwing up a one or a yes in the questions box. So yes, it's a lot of people are saying. So these
No,
are
okay.
issues that are coming up, and they say Raina's right on track. So this is something that's really going to help you, especially with the new PAP to HAS offers. I know that's going to be a transfer that might really, kind of mess up a lot of people. So Raina's really kind of broken that down, and she's really going to help you understand how exactly to get there. So I just wanted to jump in and say that. Raina, you can go back.
Okay, no, that's great. I think that they lost sound somewhere back there for just for a little bit, but it looks like it's fine now.
Yeah.
So okay, so then once you do a direct three-way, then you go to an indirect three-way. And so this will take you to, now this is your own sales funnel, and this is list building. So see, the whole point is you want to lay a foundation down, get your basic skills with the three-way direct, use the system because it is done for you, and it's not very difficult. So then once you get that down, then you move on to the next module, which is the indirect. So that's where you'll learn about autoresponder, setting up your autoresponder, creating a squeeze page, putting it all together, and that, and then that way you'll be able to have more control over your funnel instead of just sending everything to Mobe. Again, I'm not against direct or indirect or anything. It's just a different level. Okay, and in this particular module 2, this shows you we've got autoresponder, intro, and what's nice about it, I'll tell you. I've gone through, I think, 8 autoresponders. When you get an autoresponder for your first time, it's like a foreign land, okay? It's a new platform. It's software that you've never seen before, and especially if you're lacking in computer skills, it could be pretty hard. And I think that the number one thing that stops beginners is the autoresponder, okay? And or what they'll do is they'll go, you got a list build, you got a list build. So you go out and you get a squeeze page and you get an autoresponder, you can't put the darn thing together. I'll say, do you have an autoresponder? Yes. How long have you had it? I've had it for 6 months. They're paying for something that's just sitting there wasting money, okay? So what I've done is instead of having like hour-long videos and sending you to a module or sending you to a big old long webinar to try to figure everything out on your own, this is step by step to get your autoresponder all set up first, and then you'll create the squeeze page, and then you'll also create tracking. See, tracking is different for direct than it is for indirect. And again, I don't want to get too high on that. Now, another thing that we just added that's brand new is the done for you email broadcasting. Again, this is something that if you guys are in the inner circle, you have access to done for you emails. They're very good and they're very effective. Once you start building a list, you want to follow up with your list. So this is super valuable right here because this, again, it walks you step by step exactly where to go. I have a special tool that's free that you can copy and paste your emails. It formats it nicely and transfer it over to your autoresponder. And this is a great way to follow up because, some people will say, oh, done for yous aren't very good. They're called done for you emails. They are very effective and they do convert. Okay, so once you build your list, I just added this. This is new, and I'm real excited about that. And then at the end of each module, of course, you have these indirect three-way funnel overviews too. Now see, and everything is organized in these little folders in order, which is nice. Okay, and then module 3, this is the last one. This is much more advanced. Once you get 1 and 2 done, then you go to a 4-way funnel, which will also go through step-by-step setting up an autoresponder, and your end result with this will be you will have a free offer, such as a branded ebook that you can give on the front end and then offer Mobe MTTB on the back end. Okay, so if you go through all this, then it'll take you through everything to build this 4-way funnel, and the 4-way funnel is your ultimate goal. And the reason is, if you want to promote events, you want to use a 4-way funnel for Facebook because of the way Facebook is, and so that's module 3, and the last, let's see, and then again, this is how it's set up. You've got the intermediate skills, A, B, C, D. You just go through all these, and then when you're done, you can promote indirect or direct with any method, not just solo ads, although I do cover a lot of the solo ad stuff. So again, to be able to set up a PDF of your own with your picture on it, with your description of, maybe your membership and Mobe, and then, being able to brand yourself, that's the 3rd level. It's the beginning of branding, because the bottom line is branding yourself is the direction that you want to eventually go in. In the beginning, you can't do that. You guys are just starting out. You don't have, that's a big question I always get. I'm just starting out and I haven't made any money yet. How can I? You don't have any leverage. You don't have anything to go with. So that's why you start with direct. You use Matt as leverage, okay? And then you learn and then build and then upscale. Okay, so that is the 3 modules, and the 4th one is called Newbie Golden Nuggets, and there's actually 5. I took one out. There's four in there now, but we're going to be adding more. I just have like what's a blog, zipping a file, and then these will include just short videos for basic skill sets that really hang people up. Okay. Now I'd like to stop, Tammy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop a second, and if there's any questions.
Sure.
Yeah, let's answer a few questions before I move on.
Okay, wonderful. All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'll go ahead and start at the top and take a look at some of these questions we've got.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's see. I understand that PAP or PAP, when a lead is shown as opt-in, this means that they have accessed the sale funnel. Am I correct on that?
Yes. Yeah, but the thing is, Adam, is that Adam is one of my clients. Okay, so Adam, I'm going to give you training on the has offers anyway. You're going to be switching over, but you're right. When a lead is shown opting in, that means they are in the sales funnel. Okay, so and if you're doing PAP or has offers, you're doing direct, so they're going into the direct sales funnel. So you are correct on that.
Okay. Another question is, when I join Mobe, will my trainers be able to help me with technical details, like how to link my squeeze page to my website and autoresponder?
Okay, this is, I think, Sunil. Okay, this course, that's the whole point of this, is because you're right where most beginners are. It's the technical stuff that you get hung up with. So, see, that's what I have, the module 1, which is direct. That'll set you up with the 3-way, and there's not a whole lot of tech skills with that, but when you get to, having an autoresponder and your own squeeze page, this goes step by step with videos to follow along. And one thing about the videos that I do them with other beginners, you guys. And the reason I do that is because when you load the video up, then what you want to do is they're designed for split screen training. That means that you can watch the video on the left side of your monitor, and then you load your workspace on the right side, and you just pause and play and pause and play. I don't know about you, but how many times have you gone, someone says, just go to YouTube and find a video on it. Well, they're like an hour long, and sometimes you can't understand the person speaking, and you have to keep rewinding to find where you were. So that eliminates that. These are designed to just pause and play and just follow along, and so you can get through all those technical details. And yes, it does the three-way and the four-way. So I hope that answered your question.
Okay. Here's another one for you from Jacqueline. She says, in the 21 steps, it talks about acquiring email addresses through third parties. How do you send an
Mm-hmm.
email without violating anti-spam regulations?
Okay, the what you're going to be doing if you go through the course, I am recommending Aweber in this course, by the way. And when you get an account, it could be, you can use whatever autoresponder you want though, but the training has to be on one thing. So it is on Aweber, that's the preferred one. But um, it's Aweber and GetResponse and GVO, all these autoresponders, they're pretty much set up to with the anti-spam. When you build your list and you bring people into your autoresponder, okay, you're bringing them through a capture page, or it's called the capture page, squeeze page, opt-in page, landing page. They're all the same. So when somebody opts into that page, then they are actually, that's what they're telling you, is they've given you permission to send out a mail to them. And the good autoresponders will always give them an option to unsubscribe. You don't need to worry about the anti-spam laws, as if you're setting it up with a targeted funnel like we have it set up in the course.
Okay. Another question here is, how much time do I need to work per day to make this successful?
Okay, well, in the beginning, you know, you can either focus all your efforts on, you know, going to Facebook and putting comments down on Facebook and watching long webinars that aren't going to make sense, or you can just get down to business and learn your basic skills. This is what you need to know in order to market. You need to know how to do a three-way funnel direct, a three-way funnel indirect, and a four-way funnel. Now, as far as how long, you can go at your own pace with it. You know, and as far as it depends upon, you know, how much, if you're going to do paid advertising, how much money you are going to invest into your business in order to get a turnover. Okay, so that's kind of hard for me to answer. But you know, if you can spend your time effectively and learning how to you know, to build your foundation and then scale up, or you can spend months and months and almost, sometimes I've heard some people years, you know, and they still haven't made money because they're just doing a lot of learning and learning and learning. And you know, there are a lot of courses out there that are good, okay? But this is the only one. I designed this differently because I really do understand how it is to be a beginner. It's so detailed. It's been beta tested also. And I found that, you know, let me give you an example. I was doing an SEO course for search engine optimization, okay? And the videos were like an hour and a half long, and the guy misses one little thing and I'm lost, okay? So that's the problem. That's what I try to eliminate, that problem. And the other thing too, there is a support, you'll get support from me, not really Mobe, okay, it'll be from me, so you can write and, you know, ask questions and so on and so forth. So I'm there to help you too. So it's not, you know, I can't spend as much time, you know, if you're not a client. However, I do, you know, make sure that I can answer your questions as you're going along through. So as far as time, gosh, I didn't answer your question. It all depends on you, the time you can put in and the money you can put in. Some people are very successful in a month. Some people are successful in 6 months. Some people are a year. Now, the other thing too, you guys have to understand, and I think Tammy will agree with me, you know, if you're new and you're on Facebook and you see all these people saying, I just made $20,000 in a month, you have to understand that there's a lot of these people coming in. They're already affiliate marketers. They already know what they're doing. They already have lists, and they already have followers. So they can make money a lot faster than a beginner. See, that's the problem. Everything's catered to the people that are already kind of doing this. This is catered for beginners.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to answer a couple more, or?
Yeah, let's do two more because I'm almost done with this anyway. So.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Someone is asking, what do you mean by three-way direct and then three-way indirect and then four-way?
Okay, now that's all going to be explained, but in a nutshell, three-way direct means, now we're going to use a solo ad for the training, but it doesn't really matter if you have a solo ad, a banner ad, a YouTube link, a Facebook ad, but the point is your link, your promotional link, your affiliate link is in that ad. So the ad is part one. When somebody clicks on the ad, they go to the capture page, which is also called a capture page, a landing page, an opt-in page, a squeeze page. That is the page that has a field for them to submit their email. That's part two. And when they submit the email, it goes to the sales page. So see, direct is basically ad, capture page, sales page. Indirect is the same thing because it's a three-way. It's ad, capture page, sales page. However, the capture page is connected to your autoresponder, so you collect the subscribers. That's the three-way. And then the four-way I'm not going to get into. It's a little more complicated. It adds an extra page to the funnel.
Okay. All right, great.
Okay.
Let's see. There's a couple questions here that I've seen that are relatively the same. They're asking if they have just started the 21 steps or they're kind of in the middle of the 21 steps, should they go ahead and purchase your course and do it at the same time, or would you recommend finishing the steps and then starting your course?
I would recommend finishing the 21 steps first. Okay. Now, if you're a Mobe license right and you do need a starting point, this is a place to go. But remember, you know, I shouldn't say this, but the truth is, if you're titanium or platinum, you will be assigned a coach. Okay. So titaniums get 5 sessions and platinums get 15, but MLRs don't get any. See, that's what this is for, to help you guys with that gap. But yes, I would definitely finish your 21 steps first.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great. You want to go ahead and finish, and we'll
Okay.
let everybody kind of put a couple more questions that they're thinking of.
Okay, great. I'll move on.
Okay.
Okay, so this is on how much for the course. That's why I stopped for a little bit to get people, so you guys can kind of, you know, ask a few questions to kind of get a little bit more richness from it. But okay, so how much for this course? It's practical. It's a complete beginner course, and you know, you guys, it is well worth over $1,000. There's no doubt about it. Okay. Because I have invested in several courses. I mean, oh, I don't even want to tell you how many through the years, and I've spent way more money. So it's not going to be 1070. It's not 877. It's not 577. But today it's going to it's 297 today. And let's see. But let's see, Tammy.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I think this is not correct. I think it's 197.
I think you're right. I think it's up.
Yeah, you guys. So I'm going to tell you right now,
It is. It's
instead of
197.
297, yeah, it's not 297. This is, okay, so if for today, if you buy it, okay, and I'm going to keep it probably at that, it's not 297. Today, it'll be 197. Okay, so if you order it today, it'll be 197. So actually, that is really a great deal. Now, the other thing, too, is if you guys do decide to buy this, I need to talk about logins a little bit. We'll tell you kind of what happened. But if you are interested, and I still want to spend more time answering questions, you just go to mobe.com and coach, and then you'll get right to the, it'll explain the course a little bit more, and then you can go ahead and order if you're interested.
Yes.
Now,
Let me
let's
go
see.
ahead
Okay.
and I'm going to go ahead and throw the um, I'll go ahead and throw the link in the chat box for everyone.
Okay, yeah, and then they can
Have it
just
real
copy
quick.
it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
and then we've got, let's see. Okay, so bonuses. Bonus one, you're going to get access to direct support from me, all right? And again, that's different. And you know, I probably should add this in, that that's really a big bonus, I'm going to tell you right now, because you guys, I coach a lot of people, and I know I've had great successes. I've had some clients, I've had huge successes. I mean, I remember 8K days. I have people that can't copy and paste, and by the time that they're done, you know, they're well on their way, and they're actually converting, and they get the whole thing. And the key is the tracking. They really are on a good start. So you will have support from me. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you buy it, don't write support tickets to Mobe. That's what happens the last time, okay? Because then it kind of goes all in a big old circle. And the other thing too, it's always updated. See, so for example, because of PAP, everything in this course as of 3 days ago had everything about PAP, Post Affiliate Pro, how to do a channel code, how to do the, uh, how to how to change your views in their back office and all kinds of stuff. Those are all taken out now because we don't need them, and they've been updated with the new has offers tracking. So the bonus would be, support for me, and also that it's updated. It's not a course that you're going to get and then it gets obsolete and just sits there and doesn't keep up with the changes. And I think that's really key because, like I said, I can give you one example. I go watch the tutorials and I can tell that they're showing something on a dashboard on a blog, and I can tell that that tutorial was done 5 years ago. Okay, these are all updated. So when there's changes in Mobe, there's changes in the course. Okay, and the other one is Golden Nugget videos. I'm finally getting to that point. I'm going to be adding more of those, but I think that I've been adding most of them to what I'm doing is I was adding most of the short videos to the what is it called, the pre-skills. So we've added several since then too. So okay, and let's see. I think so. If you guys are interested, because then it's called Don't Have a Coach, and I think Tammy put the link in the chat box.
Yes.
And that's all you need to do. And if you want to order it, now if you don't want to order it tonight, you can think about it, whatever. This is still the same link. You can go to this link and order when you get ready if you want to think about it. That's fine too. Okay, let's see. I think, yeah, I'm done with that. So, okay, so what I'll do is we're almost getting to the end, so I'll go ahead and just answer some more questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Here,
great.
all right. Let's get down to a few more
You guys
questions
have
for
a
everybody.
lot of them.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I see here. How much time is required to acquire for each module? Can module
Okay,
one be skipped, and can you go right to module two?
okay, wait, ask that skipped part again, did you say?
Can module one be skipped and then
No, no,
go
no,
right?
no.
Okay,
You
each
cannot skip module one, okay? And the reason is that's where you're going to learn tracking and has offers. That's where you're going to learn which links to use. And this is the biggest problem. I see people do this all the time. They want to skip direct because everybody says, oh, you got to have a list. Don't give your subscribers to Matt. There's nothing wrong now. Even you don't absolutely have to send an ad out for direct, but you should go through the training. As far as timing, you know what? Every section for, like those folders, none of them, I've never really timed them. It depends on you. But, I mean, it's not like you're going to take 3 days for each section. I would say you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 of them in a day if you want. It's up to you. It's your pace. Again, some of those questions are kind of hard because everybody learns differently. Everybody has a different pace. It all depends on your skills. But yes, but I would definitely emphasize do not skip any modules. And I have it in big red right when you log in, and it'll say welcome to the coaching program, and in big red it said do not skip, go in order. And because if you skip, you're gonna mess up the process. So okay.
Okay, all right, great. Let's see. Another question we've got is um, let's see. Is this all for Mobe products, or can you use this training for personal business products as well?
Well, this is designed specifically for MTTB. It's promoting the 21 steps. If you're brand new, it doesn't matter what level, you really need to start with MTTB because the 21 steps is the front end of the funnel for your higher commissions. That's why you got in here because you want to earn the 135Ks, right? So, or the 1, 250, 330, 100, whatever. The commissions that, they just changed the commission. So this is designed to promote 21 steps. Now, if you go through the whole course and you get it, then sure, you can adapt any links that you want, but these go specific. It tells you exactly what link to use and everything. I mean, this thing is very, very niche targeted. So
Okay, all right, thank
mhm.
you. And another one is isn't your list of friends on Facebook also your followers and potential leads?
Yes, and that's a Facebook thing. So, but here's the thing. This is my point. If you're on Facebook, and you know, most of us are, yes, you have followers. Those are potential people. That's warm market. But even if you have warm market, you still need to learn how to do a three-way funnel, a three-way indirect, and a four-way funnel. Because once you get those set up and you understand, then if you're doing, you can have a Facebook ad that goes to a funnel. Even if you've got people on Facebook that you're friends, you still have to know what links to promote and where to send them to, don't you? Okay. Now they're also warm market. That's a different thing. Again, we're starting with solo ads. This is just for the training. Solo ads is what you call cold traffic. Okay. It's completely different than warm market. But warm market is social media, Facebook, you know, your friends and all that. But you know, one of the reasons I got in this business is I didn't want to, I don't want to market to my friends. But
Okay, another question is, can I use WSGT website to buy traffic if I'm an MLR, and is it 100% guaranteed?
okay, no, nothing is 100% guaranteed. And okay, Tammy, I don't want to get in trouble for saying this, okay?
Okay.
With WSGT, but I'm going to probably get in trouble. Okay, I'll tell you guys right now, if you are if you are MLR and you invest in WSGT, you're going to have a long, long, long wait for conversions, okay? Because the thing is that really, and I'm not trying to push anybody to get positioned. I know that's definitely important because you don't want pass-ups and all that. However, if you are an MLR and you do invest in WSGT and you invest only in the beginner package, it's going to take a long, long, long time and a lot of money to make everything work. WSGT is much better if you're a platinum, because then you're eligible for the 1, the 3s, and the 5Ks, and that's how that's all set up. So I don't want to knock WSGT, okay? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's a good way to get, you know, buyers in your back office quickly. But, you know, if you got into this and you want to become a marketer, you know, some people you could buy WSGT, but it would be better to learn how to market and then you can supplement it. But again, I don't advise MLRs to do it, to be honest. And I hope, again, Tammy, I hope I don't get in trouble with that.
No, I think that's very useful, and you're being
Yeah,
honest. So, I
I
mean,
am being honest because believe me, I have clients, hundreds of them, and I've seen hundreds of people buy, and some people do very well with it, and some people don't. That's how the marketing is. And again, if you believe there's 100% guarantee in anything, you're going to be in trouble. There is not in this business. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay,
yeah.
it's just the way it is.
Hmm.
You know.
Yep, exactly. Uh,
Okay.
all right, another good question here is, before you start building a list, do
Mhm.
you use Skype to follow up and communicate? And what programs do you use to best organize and manage your list?
Okay. Well, all right. With Skype, okay, now again, this course is not designed, I'm not saying it's not designed for warm market. It builds up to warm market. It starts with cold traffic with solo ads, goes all the way through for the second level, the module 2, which is the indirect 3. But when you get to the intermediate level, that third module, then you start doing your branding thing. That's where you have a free ebook with your picture on it, your story and all that, okay? Now, once you start doing warm market, then and you get to, if your skill set is complete with all 3 of those modules, okay, then if you want to start branching out to warm market, yeah, I'm a Skype person. I definitely use Skype, but you would use Skype for warm market conversations, okay? And you could, and see, for as far as contact information, yes, I use Skype for contacting, and that could be a part of your whole funnel. And as far as, did you say managing a list?
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, you do that with a three-way funnel. That's what this is all about. You start with an ad that goes to a capture page that goes into an autoresponder where they get follow-up emails. And see, that's the other thing too. In this course, we just added that broadcasting section, and that'll show you how to broadcast. And it's all updated because all the autoresponders have changed and everything is updated. So. Yeah, that's what this is all about. And so if you guys can understand direct is just into this Mobe system, and indirect is to your own sales funnel, Then once you get to the point you can do your own sales funnel, then you can branch out to any method you want, whether it be warm market, PPC, video marketing, banner ads, Craigslist. It doesn't matter. The key is you got to know what you're sending out and what links you're promoting and if they're correct and if they're going to the right place. Okay?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
Okay. All right, so when saying where do I go to buy the course, and if you look in your chat box, I've placed it's mobe.com/coach, and that's where you go to purchase Don't Have a Coach from Raina Lynn. And let's see, I have a couple more questions. I think we've got about 5 minutes on the clock. So do you want a couple more questions, Raina? That sound good?
Frank, I can see the questions, and Frank's asking, how do the original buyers of Don't Have a Coach get the updates? Frank, the updates are already in there. It's updated automatically. I want him to know that.
Okay. Oh, great.
So
Yeah.
tell him. So if you go back and you go look at Module 1, you're going to see that all the PAP stuff's gone and it's been replaced with Has Offers. So you might want to go through that Has Offers training.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have a Facebook group?
Well, okay, Tim, no, I don't. And I'll tell you why. Because I coach and I market, and that's all the time I've got. Having a Facebook group, I'm not a real fan of Facebook groups, I'll tell you. Because number one, you've got all these people spending time chatting with each other instead of marketing. That's one thing, okay? The other thing is people give wrong information to other people, other marketers. People ask a question, someone will give them information that's not very good, and you can't validate it. As far as a Facebook group, if I'm going to have one, I have to admin it. And honestly, at this point, it's not forever. I may have one in the future, but at this point, I do not. I just don't have the time to admin it and do a good job. I mean, I could throw a Facebook group up and just let everybody go crazy, but I'm not going to do that.
True. Yep. All right. Did you see any other questions that you wanted to answer real quick? I know a couple people have asked about is your product going to be available? And yes, it'll be available in the Mobe marketplace. And that link, that mobe.com/coach, isn't going to expire, so you can use that. And Raina, they're asking about the price, the $197. Is that just for tonight, or are you going to leave that?
No, it's going to be. I think that's the highest we will go. We won't increase it. We'll leave it at $197. It'll be like that for quite a while.
Okay. All right. Great.
So yeah, I don't want to do that thing. Well, oh, if you buy tonight, then you're going to get the bonuses by coming. I just wanted to give you guys information of what's going on. Like I said, for me, as far as my story. When I first started, I'm so hyper, okay, and I can't even sit through a YouTube video for like more than a half hour. It drives me nuts. And I found that most entrepreneurs that I've met at some of the mastermind events, everybody, we all seem to have like that type A personality. We're pretty hyper and we get hyper focused. Well, my biggest issue was these long, extensive YouTube videos that drive me crazy, okay? And so I made a product 4 years ago, believe it or not. So I've been around a while, and it was good. It was the newbie nuggets, and it was about 26 little mini videos. But what I did here was, like I said, this was organically developed, and I took that product and I just made it much, much, much better. Okay, it's really a great product. Like I said, I cannot tell you how proud I am of it. We've had no refunds at all, and everybody who's had it, I've had just tons of wonderful feedback from it. And the thing that's cool about it is if there's a problem, like if there's a video that something's wrong, somebody lets me know, we just fix it. We just or we upgrade it or whatever. So again, it's pretty dynamic. It's dynamic. So for what you're paying is like very, very little for the value that you're getting. Okay, so I'm just hoping, my whole goal is to help you guys, and seriously, I know that sounds so cliche, because everybody goes, oh, I want to help you, I want to help you. But the truth is, like I said, I have seen so many people that are MLRs, and they're just lost, and I can't help you guys. So the only way I could do it was to put it together somehow so that you can work through it at home, and and that's why I called it Don't Have a Coach, okay? So anyway, I don't know. I can go on and on. I got to be careful, Tammy. Let me see if I see any others. I know I can go on for, like, you guys give me the subject, boom, hour, you know? Let's see. Let's see. Let me ask, okay, Beverly says, what if you have a coach with Mobe? You know, Beverly, honestly, see, again, Tammy, I can just say, no, no, buy it anyway. I don't want to do that. If you have a coach with Mobe already, that means you're titanium or platinum. You know, I'm not saying don't get it. You can get it. It depends on what your level is. If you feel like you want more training, I'm not kidding you, module 3 will give you, you know, like the advanced training if you don't get it from your coach. But I would say go through your coach first and then make a decision. Okay?
Yeah,
All right.
and also I just wanted to point out one more time that Raina is updating this course as she goes along. So the PAP has offers ordeal. She's updated the course. So if you purchase the course and she finds some information that she would like to add, she will add it to the course, and you'll have access to that. So
It's just added.
yeah, exactly. So you don't have to go back and purchase something else. It will be
No.
there. So that's just
It's lifetime. It's lifetime. There's no monthly either. So I
exactly.
decided I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
It
So
may be a membership fee. See, you guys have to remember, I mean, the thing is, I'll do my best. A membership fee, you know, I can maintain the product nicely, but as far as a monthly membership, you know, I'm going to just add stuff automatically instead of charging people every month because we all have too many monthly fees already.
yeah, tell me
So,
about it.
okay,
All right,
let's
Raina,
see.
we're running out of time. It's
Oh,
coming
bummer.
up on
Okay.
10 seconds. So, if you have anything else to add, I just want to say thank you everyone for being on the call. And Raina, thank you so much for providing us with this great product.
Mhm.
And I know that a lot of people have used it. I've heard raves about it. So, so thank you so much for that. And anything you would like to add, just to as a
Okay, I'm going to say, since we have to go, I'm going to say bye. But one last quick thing, you guys, if you do decide to buy the course, you do have to wait, you know, you'll get your receipt and everything for it. But as far as your login, it's going to take up to 24 hours to get your login. We'll try to get them out to you as soon as possible, but just be patient. And when you do sign up, there's a note that tells you that. If you have any login issues, write to me. Oh boy, I don't know if I want to give my email out right now. I think no, you can. There is a support button on the form, and then you can say I can't. You know, don't say I didn't get my login. Wait to get your login first. But if you do have any login issues, I'll work with you and get you in the course. Okay? Because we've sometimes what's happened if you have AOL, if you have Hotmail, if you have Comcast, Yahoo, sometimes they're blocking the emails that are coming out to get your login, but I'll personally take care of that.
yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
All right.
and if you do run into a problem and you need something fast, go ahead and go to our Mobe support. It's just the mobe.com/support, and they will also be able to help you in case you need something right away and Raina hasn't come back to you yet. But
Right, and they'll forward it to me anyway.
yes, yep, exactly.
So
So we're gonna
great.
go get it.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Raina. Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful night and or a nice Friday morning and a wonderful weekend. So, thank you and good night.
Okay, thank you everybody for showing up and take care, Tammy, and I will see you around.
All right, thanks, Raina.
Okay.
Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.